family and friends, welcome back to the channel. Not too much going on this week. I do want to keep you updated on some things. Like example, what do you do with your snail mail? No matter what we do, you are going to receive some snail mail. I want to let you know I've been banks, anything business, going paperless. I'm trying to make everything paperless as I can. That way I can just get the documents in email, which is perfect. But no matter what, you're still going to get some snail mail. So what do you do when you move overseas? We're going to talk about today's virtual mailboxes. I'm not talking about a P.O. box. The trouble with a P.O. box, somebody's got to be here to go to the P.O. box. A virtual mailbox, what they do is, anytime you get mail sent there, what they do is they'll take a picture of the outside of the front of the envelope, and they're going to email you that you got mail. You log into your account, and you look at the picture. Now I could tell, oh, this is junk mail, just discard it. Or, I'm not sure, open it for me. They open it, they scan it, they send you a PDF file. So you can look at a picture of the mail, then you can either tell them shred it, forward it to me, or simply discard it. Okay, it's a great service. Here's another great point to them. I can use them on my driver's license. It is an actual physical address. Okay, this is critical. An actual physical address. So I can actually put that on my Texas driver's license. Is it like that in every state? Does every state recognize that to go on a driver's license? I'm not sure. Please look into that. A lot of police officers, district attorneys, judges, they do this so that no one can look them up and see exactly where they live. You know what I'm saying? So it gives you some privacy. Also, a lot of business owners, a lot of small-time business owners, what they'll do is they don't want their house address out there, so they get a virtual mailbox. So it has a physical address of a different place other than their home. So it does give you a great deal of privacy. Now there are, I want to say, good 5 or 6 that I was looking at, and the big 2, in my opinion, was iPostal 1 and Anytime Mailbox. I chose iPostal 1 because the charges were the same regardless of the places. Anytime, the price changed a little bit depending on what physical address you choose. You get to choose what address, okay? Now, here's the interesting thing. So, in order for it to be on my license, now this is for Texas. I think it's for the rest of the United States. I'm not sure, so please check. But for Texas, and when I renew my driver's license or change of address, then I can use my virtual mailbox address on my driver's license. Now, if you're coming from out of state and moving to Texas, no, you don't get to use a virtual address. You got to establish residency here. Why is that? It's pretty smart, actually. Let's say a person's living in California, New York, Massachusetts. I'm not trying to pick on those states, okay? But you have high state taxes. So let's say someone out in California goes, you know what? I'm going to do a virtual mailbox on my driver's license to show that I'm living in Texas, but I'm really living in California to get out of paying state taxes. That's why they do it like that. So I can renew my driver's license with the virtual mailbox, okay? Pretty smart. Good thing to do. And so I did that this week, and I chose iPostal 1. The other thing I liked about iPostal 1 was I couldn't get a straight answer from Anytime Mailbox. The other thing they'll do, let's say for some reason someone mails you a check. They can deposit it for you. That, I was like, really? I think that's fantastic. The downside, they charge $4.95, I believe, to deposit a check for you, $4.95. They also have different plans. The beginner plan's like $9, which is really affordable. That's if you get 30 pieces of mail. Okay, I chose the next level up, 60 pieces of mail, $14.95, I believe was the price. And the reason for that, if you go over that, they really start nickel and diming you. Okay, so you want to pick a plan where you're guessing, okay, I'm going to get this amount of mail, so I better get this service. Now the good news is, let's say it goes over, you can change anytime to above service. Okay, in other words, to get more mail. You're getting more mail than you thought of. Really good thing to have, even if you're not moving overseas. It's cool for if you want a little privacy, where everyone just can't look you up and see where you live. They'll look it up and it's an address somewhere else. So I did pick an address in the same area code as mine, very close to where my other house was. So I thought that was critical. Currently, we're giving stuff away that we have, which can be difficult. But we're starting to clean house, starting to do things. I'm still a little nervous about the softening of the housing market. You know, interest rates are going up. It's just the way it is. I can see the market slowing down. It was really a seller's market, not anymore. The other good thing with the virtual mailbox, does IRS accept the virtual mailbox? Yes. Do banks accept it? Yes. And like I said, it could be on your driver's license as well. So really wise decision. A lot of expats use it. A lot of digital nomads. So you can be overseas and on your phone, you pick it up and they say, oh, you got a notification. All right. So you go to your site and you see all your mail and you get to decide what to do with it. You don't even have to have a shredder no more. You tell them to shred it. Okay? Which I think is fantastic. The other thing, went back to the stockyards and they were having a cattle run. And I took a little video of it. It's only 1 minute long. So I'm going to try to attach it to something else because it's so short, but really cool. Yeah, I'm going to miss Fort Worth. I miss Fort Worth a great deal. Other things going on, we're just cleaning house. Probably going to sell April's motorcycle within a week. Yeah, I know that hurts. I sold all my guns except one. You know, keep that for home protection. That's the way I am. And then we'll hold off on that. But things are going well. Just want to touch base with you guys, let you know things are going okay. Just been a week since I touched base with you. But I want to tell you about that virtual mailbox. Even if you're not moving and you just like privacy, it's a great idea. Like I said, a lot of police officers do so they can't be looked up by a criminal that's got something against them. A lot of DAs use it. A lot of people in government, a lot of judges use it. Very wise to do so. Okay, a little bit of self-protection. So if you guys look at, study that on YouTube. Go to YouTube and look up virtual mailboxes. It's not to be confused with a P.O. box. Completely different. You actually get a physical address. Okay? It is not a P.O. box. P.O. box, someone's got to go to it and open it, right? Someone's got to pull out the mail. Well, if you're in Europe or wherever, you can't do it, so the mail place will do it for you. Like I said, even if you weren't going, it's a good idea. Really cheap. Cheapest plan's like $10. Okay? And that's for 30. The price differences for anytime mailbox a little bit. You got to read it. Each place does things a little bit differently, so I kind of, it's still a great organization, but I went with iPostal One. But please give them all a chance. Look at them. YouTube virtual mailboxes and see what they can do to you. Okay? Take care, you guys. Love it. All right, bye-bye.